Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Wednesday, April the 25th, 2018. And today, in our Tech News Update, we have Microsoft is indeed working on a smaller version of Windows 10 called Windows 10 Lean. And the latest ISO for the skip-ahead builds actually have the choice in it, and it is called Windows 10 Lean. It is a device, a Windows version for devices that have low storage. So basically it's good for anything that is like only 16 gigabytes of storage, for example. It is a full 2 gigabytes smaller in size, has of course a few less features, and it seems that this thing will be something real coming soon. So why not? This also some speculation that it could actually be used on phones, for example, using the Windows 10 on ARM architecture, of course. Twitter is updating its privacy settings, and it has a really big panel, and it all has to do, of course, with the new data privacy law coming in effect in Europe. But every user around the world actually will have the benefit of the new privacy laws and the new, of course, updated privacy settings and information. So this is, I've received this, by the way. I actually was looking at Twitter on my phone, and I had this panel show up, and that told me to review my privacy settings. So it's rolling out to pretty much everybody. Google Chrome 68 will have some nice changes visually. It will come with a new Google Chrome interface, which brings an update to its material design. So it will look more modern, will have rounded edges, and just look and feel more actual. And I think this is time, as Google Chrome does look a little oldish, if you want. And this is going to be interesting to see. And it all going to start with Chrome 68. The Xbox is getting the April update, so if you have an Xbox and want to see the latest updates, April update is actually coming to the Xbox. It's already rolling out. It brings improvements to the streaming and capture of audio, video, and much, much more. So if you are a Xbox user, check it out. WhatsApp has kind of changed its regulations for Europe. So of course, WhatsApp did not have really an age limit or anything, but starting May 25th, of course, which is the day when the new data privacy law comes in effect in Europe, WhatsApp in Europe will require you to be 16 years or older to use its service. So this is, of course, to adapt to the new regulations, and it only affects Europe, not everywhere else in the world. If you have a Mac computer or an iPhone or iPad, well, there are two updates that we're rolling out. Mac computers now have security updates that bring the version to 10.13.4, and iPhones and iPads have a iOS update that brings the version to 11.3.1, which mostly fixes the bug that actually bricked devices if you had third-party changes to the screen. So you won't have to basically look at a bricked phone anymore. A very interesting thing happened. Hackers that are actually using a known flaw in the Internet Protocol were able to change some cloud servers from Amazon IP address for 2 hours. 1,300 Amazon IP addresses were actually redirected. It actually helped bad guys steal $150,000 in cryptocurrency. And of course this is worrying, as it's using really a basic flaw of the internet that is known. So kind of interesting here. Using Gmail, well, Google has started launching its new redesigned Gmail to some users, and of course they'd expect to roll it out to everyone pretty soon. So some of you might have it already, some of you might still be on the older one, but everybody will eventually have one. So improves many aspects, including faster attachment opening, smart replies, and so on. And of course, I'll be talking about that. Smartphone sales still down, and year over year globally. But one of the very interesting aspects of it is in the UK, really a steep decline, 11% down in sales for smartphones year over year. Pretty amazing. Western Europe in general, 2% lower than last year, with shipments of 28.3 million handsets. And, it just follows lower global demand for phones. People buy these expensive phones now and typically keep them for much longer, as these devices are expensive. AMD Ryzen is selling like hotcakes apparently, and so much so that the increased sales should actually worry Intel. It seems that AMD Ryzen has really created a stir in the processor market for computers. And one of the things that probably is helping AMD is the fact that most of, or a lot of them, were not affected necessarily by some of the Spectre and Meltdown flaws. So it's kind of interesting. But also the fact that, performance is there in new Ryzen CPUs. Well, we talked about it a couple of months back. There was a e-waste recycler in California that sold devices, recycled PCs, and was giving away free discs for Windows. The discs that are kind of the recovery discs for computers. And basically, he has been sentenced to 15 months in prison for the illegal distribution of software and fined $50,000. So you better play it fair, because it could cost you. And this was the Tech News Update for Wednesday, April the 25th, 2018. You enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.